Hey you guys, today I have this a fun project. Now we're gonna go ahead and dye these beads white with this beautiful white chalk paint. We're gonna go ahead and use the bottom of a smaller paintbrush just to hold the bead. It's actually very perfect and very useful. It's the best um, tip and trick I have learned here. It holds it nice and sturdy. Grab a paintbrush and just start painting your beads away. It's super easy. And let me tell you, this paint gets absorbed by the bead very fast. Make sure you get the bottom and the top. Now this is super fun to do. I enjoy painting it. I enjoy making these kind of things, and I really love the way it came out. What we're gonna do is make an Easter garland. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, give me a thumbs up, comment down below, and go ahead and follow me on Instagram. I will link the link down below. So give it 1 to 2 coats and just let it dry in between coats and let it dry on the paintbrush. It's okay, just set it down. It won't paint anything. Use a paper plate, use whatever you have, and just let it stay there for a couple of seconds. And let me tell you, it's gonna dry pretty fast. I'm gonna go ahead and use this burlap that I have purchased like a long time ago, and I'm gonna go ahead and use these little bunnies. It's a 5 piece that I picked up at the Dollar Tree, and let me tell you, these bunnies are adorable. Now they have different kinds, so go ahead and pick out any kind you want. They have the eggs, they have the bunnies, and they have the carrots, I think. So go ahead and grab some of your colors that you're using. I'm going to actually go ahead and stick with 3 colors. I'll be using the pink, the green, and the blue. 3 of my favorite colors that I chose for Easter this year, and I can't get enough of them. This beautiful pink that I'm just going to go ahead and paint a little bunny with, and look at how beautiful that color is. It just like absorbs that color, and it is gorgeous. Now go ahead and paint both sides of the bunny. Trust me, you need to paint both sides, and you'll be thankful you did. Grab your paintbrush, paint, and it just like holds super tight, and it's, look at the color. I love it. All I'm gonna do is paint it twice. So I'm gonna go ahead and paint one side of the bunny. I'm gonna let it dry. I'm gonna turn it around and paint the other side, and then I'm gonna let it dry and do my second coat of the paint. So go ahead and use a paintbrush that you don't even care for. You can just go ahead and use that and just paint, just in case the paint doesn't come off, but it usually does. You can go ahead and clean it with soap and water. The next color I'm using is this green that I am loving for Easter. Let me tell you, this green is so pretty and it pops, and it's one of my favorite colors. I'm going to mix a little bit of white in here because I kind of want the green to be like a washed off green. So the white is going to actually help just to lighten and soften the color. And then once I have it exactly how I want it, I'm just going to paint my bunny. And look at that green. Isn't it gorgeous? Let me tell you, this is one of my favorite colors for Easter, is this beautiful green, and you see it everywhere. If you get your hands on this color, oh my God, go ahead and make different things with it. It's just gonna pop. And in the garland, it actually shows very pretty. The green is one of the colors that stands out the most, and I am loving it. So all I'm gonna do is give it a quick layer of green. I'm gonna do the same thing that I did to the other one. I'm gonna let it dry, and then I'm gonna turn it around, and then I'm gonna let it dry again. And look at how gorgeous the color is. It's just absorbing that beautiful green with the white in there. And now we're gonna put it to the side. Make sure you have every little piece of it, and just let it dry. And let's go ahead and start with our next color. Now these are some adorable little bunnies. I'm gonna go ahead and use the blue. And now this blue is like the Captain America blue. It was a little bit too dark for me. So I will go ahead and mix it with the white. So add a little bit of white to the blue, mix it together, and you're gonna get a light pastel blue. So keep adding white until you get a blue that you like, and that is the blue I love, and it came out gorgeous. Let me tell you, this is the same blue that I mixed together to make the bead garland. That video is already posted, so I'll go ahead and link it down below just in case you want to go check out that garland and make it as well. It goes perfect with this. And look at how gorgeous this is coming out. Look at this color. This color pops. It is adorable and I love it. Now, you can also use different colors. It's optional, but this is the color I chose. And let me tell you, I have so much fun when I make these kind of little crafts. I actually look forward to making them. It makes the day go by a little faster knowing that I made something so cute, and I love painting now. It's actually a lot of fun. I never thought of it before until I started making all these little crafts, and it's a good way just to paint and relax. And look at the color. I love it. It is adorable. Now we're going to go ahead and let that dry as well, because you want the whole thing to dry before you continue with your next step. Now, the next step, I was just wondering what color I was going to use, and I decided to use the white. And look at how gorgeous it came out. Now I'm going to go ahead and use this burlap string that I cut, and I'm just going to go ahead and start my garland. I'm just eyeballing it. I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do or how I'm going to do it, but I'm just going for it. I'm going to go ahead and start with a couple of the beads. They are nice and dry, and they are ready to be used. Now, with the little bunnies, I decided to hang them by the ear. And I thought that would be very adorable, especially since I'm putting this in my kitchen. And I'm going to go ahead at the end and just show you how it looks in my kitchen, even though the lighting in my kitchen is horrible. Let me tell you, I hate the lighting in my kitchen. I'm going to go ahead and get some new bulbs and see if I could make it a little whiter or just a little bit clearer for my DIYs. But I'm just getting a start of how I want it. I think I'm going to go ahead and put the pink in the middle. I think that's going to start my whole garland, the pink in the middle. And after the bunny, I'm going to go ahead and add some of the beads. We'll be doing a wood bead, a white bead, a wood bead, and another white bead. Now, you can add as many beads as you want. You can even color the beads in pink and white and green. You can do rainbow color. You can do it all white or all wood. It's optional. I'm just showing you what I did and what I have hanging in my kitchen, which I love. Let me tell you, anybody who walks into my house right away loves this little garland. They think it's so adorable, and it was so affordable, and half of the stuff is from the Dollar Tree, so I really like the way it came out. All I'm doing is mixing it up. I'm going to go ahead and add 4 beads to each bunny side. You can add 10. You can do whatever you want. It's optional. But I end up loving the idea I did of 4. And after each set, I put another bunny. So I decided to go ahead and add a color and then leave the white bunnies to the end. So I'll have a white bunny on each side of the end of the garland. You can go ahead and buy more bunnies and add more colors to it. Add less, you can do it all white, all pink. Anything you come up with, go ahead and hang it up. Now, see how I'm happy I did both sides of the bunny, because it kind of moves around and it kind of makes like the bunny flip around. So you got to make sure that you paint both sides. Now, another idea is to hang the bunny from the garland, which I end up doing, and I'll show you at the end. Don't worry. I just get ideas. I run with it. I film it. I change it around, but I share them with you. That's one of the things I love to do, is to share everything, my mistakes, what I ended up with, and what I started with. I'm going to go ahead and add another set of the beads, which is the wood, the white, the wood, and the white. Now, another great tip is if the beads they're not coming in directly and you're having a hard time, go ahead and use your hot glue gun. Cut a piece of the burlap and put a little bit of hot glue at the end. Hold it together with your hands and it should stay pretty stiff enough for you to just travel the beads through there. That is a great tip, and let me tell you I used it a lot and it worked out perfect. And look at how adorable that is. Now I'm going to go ahead and add another bunny, which is going to be the last one, the white bunny on this side. And after the bunny, I will add another set of the beads. I love the way it came out. I love the way it looks in my kitchen. It looks so chic, so pretty, and it is an adorable setup. Now I'm just showing you really quick how it's going to look once it's hanged. I'm just setting it up for you. The blue is going to be next to it, and then I'm going to end it with a white. I'm just going to go ahead and add another set of the beads, and I actually ended up using another set of the beads at the end as well. I wish I would have used more beads at the end, but it's already hanged up and I can always add more to the next garland and then put it away and go ahead and reuse it for the next garland. So this is a great way to use beads in your garland and go ahead and be able to reuse them for the next time, for the next season and the next holiday. And you just put them away in a small Ziploc bag and you have them ready for the next occasion or the next holiday. It's that simple. Once they're in the thing, they slide pretty fast. Let me tell you how cute that is. And once you hang it up, wait until you see how adorable it looks. And this is exactly what I ended up with. And I love it. This is exactly how it's going to look once it's hanged up. I try to get it on the film for you. But it's gorgeous. I hope you guys make your own. I am loving the blue. You guys, look how adorable it looks in my kitchen. It is so cute. I just wish I would have added more of the beads, but I'm loving the way it looks. And until next time, bye you guys.